What is the correct use of the word okay in any given sentence? Okay is described as the most frequently spoken or written word on this entire planet. Virtually every culture uses the word okay in any given form. So is okay considered formal English or informal English or both? And how do you write out the word okay in any written sentence? Now first, originally okay comes from the term OLLKORRECT, which means all correct. But in a Bostonian newspaper, they misspelled all correct and spelled it as OLLKORRECT instead of all, ALLCORRECT. And anyway, all correct got mainstreamed into okay for that reason, and it's stuck to this very day. Now, okay is an expression of approval, meaning all right, or it's acceptable, or it's good, or it's satisfactory. As in, is this suit okay to wear at a wedding? In other words, is this acceptable, or is this satisfactory to wear at a wedding? Or, the Halloween party was okay, but I wish more people had attended. The Halloween party was good, it was all right, it was satisfactory. Or, okay, let's have a party, meaning good, all right, let's have a party. In any use of okay, most grammarians will consider using okay in formal or in informal English as both acceptable. But how do you spell okay in a written sentence? I'm sure you've seen it in a number of different ways. Most grammarians agree that capital O, capital K, with no periods, or written out in small letters OKAY, are both acceptable in formal or informal written English. They only require that you be consistent in your spelling of OK throughout your passage. You don't want to keep switching from capital O, capital K to written out OKAY. Just be consistent in the spelling. Now, there is one exception, and that is if you use OK as a verb in your sentence, most grammarians in formal written English would suggest that you write out small o, k, a, y instead of the capital O, capital K. And the reason for that is that sometimes, because it's a verb, you need to add an S or an ED or an ING onto the end of OK, and it looks better to write out OKAYS instead of OK apostrophe S, or OKAYED, or OKAYING instead of capital O, capital K, apostrophe ING. As in the TSA authority OKs, OKAYS, all people wishing to fly in the United States, not OK apostrophe S. Or Tom's parents okayed him skydiving, it would be OKAYED, not OK apostrophe D. Or, I wonder why Tom's parents were okaying Tom skydiving. It would be OKAYING, not OK apostrophe ING. However, grammar books will say that the abbreviated OK apostrophe or the OKAY written out. Either one is going to be acceptable. So you can see that OK can be very controversial in its use in the written language. So to summarize, remember that capital O, capital K, or written out in small letters OKAY, are both acceptable. They're both okay in formal or informal written English. Grammarians accept both because of its widespread use throughout this world. And both mean all right, satisfactory, good, it's acceptable. And if you use okay as a verb, most grammarians will suggest that you write out the OK as OKAY, so you could add the ending S, ED, or ING. So I hope you feel okay in using the word okay now, and when in doubt, check the style sheet at your school or at your work site, and I think you'll be okay. Thanks again for watching. Take care.